God wants to put his blessing on the house, on where you live. But if we're not taking that, if we're not looking for God's blessing, then God said, well, you might live in a nice house, you might have a nice job, but you're living in a grave. You are spiritually dead. And so the question for us then, out of this passage is, are we just alive? Are we just like alive, or are we walking with God? Is our focus this world? Is that our spiritual place where we live? Or are we living with God, with his blessing? And that's the question that comes out of this chapter. Our bones are dried up, our hope is perished. We are cut off, the Israelites said, because God had taken them out of the land, put them into another land. And they did not accept the promise that Jeremiah gave. Jeremiah said, yes, for 70 years you will be in that land, but God will bring you back. And they said, no, there's no hope for us. We're not believing God. God is not going to bless me here. We're depressed. We're without hope. We're lost. But God said, you should not be like that. And for us, when we are here, we should not put our hope in Chum or wherever we want to live, in our job, in our environment. We should put our hope in God, because God wants to bless us. Not government of Ireland that blesses us. It's God. It's not your company that you work for that blesses you. It's God that blesses you. And when we start living that way, then we're taking out of God's hand his blessings. And otherwise, we will end up saying our bones are dried up, our hope is perished. We are cut off. There's so many things going wrong. There's so many wrong decisions made by governments everywhere, and so many threats of war. And this world doesn't look good at all. Well, it never looked good anyway. But our hope is not cut off, because our hope is not in this world. And what is God's message for us?